Welcome back to Yarn and Hacks. Today's video is not gonna be too long because the last few videos I did were so long, and I think it's time for a quick and short video. Today I wanna give an update what I did in February, March, because it's almost end of March and I don't think I will finish that much more in March. And I also want to do an update on my Google Sheet with my yarn stash and maybe talk about my next plans. So let's get into it. We're gonna start with the scale. You already know her, and I'm gonna pull up my Google Sheet. I also got my bowl here. I hope this one works better than the last bowl I had. This one is not gonna go into the Google Sheet because I made it before I put up the sheet, as well as this one. But I made three projects in after I did the Google Sheet. We have the first one. It's a hat. Oh, I cannot wear it. So it's this hat. I've seen it on Pinterest and it just spoke to me. I saw it on Cher, the singer of the 70s, 80s, and she looked so cool with her straight long hair. And so yeah, I recreated it. And I wasn't sure if I would like it, if it would like fit me, but it does, and it looks so cool. It's really giving that 80s boho vibe, so amazing. I'm gonna put it on a scale and then put the numbers into my Google Sheet. 17 grams. Okay, let's see which yarn it was. Then we have this bag. I learned it at a crochet community event. It was this girl, she's doing these bags and sells them, and she was teaching us how to do them, and she also gave us a pattern. We did a smaller one at the workshop. She gave us the rest of the yarn, and because the other bag was too small, I already wore her out 2 times, I think, so maybe I can put her on the scale without the bowl. It's 170 grams. Then I've been working on this for so long and I'm on the finish line, so I just finished the sleeves. I already finished and blocked the front and back panel. Now I wanted to block the sleeves today, but before that I wanted to weigh the whole thing, so I had to do this video first. So because this one is the same yarn as this one in the category, yeah, it's the same yarn, I have to add the 2 numbers. Just a second. Perfect. These two together were 344. I didn't think of weighing them together, so yeah, 344 grams, which is amazing. So that means I'm down over 400 grams. It's not a lot, but it's something, you know. Now I wanted to show you the projects, the other 2 projects I have done in February, March. The first one is this bag. I made it when I was in Fuerteventura in Spain. This is like a macrame yarn and I did 3 of them. So I did 2 brown ones for me and my sister, and I did one in this dark olive green for my mom, and I'm so obsessed with them. They can hold a lot of stuff in here actually, and yeah, it's just such a cool accessoire for spring and summertime. So yeah, that's her. And then I think I showed you in the last, or I showed you before, but this is my knitted vest. I called her Ivy and I'm in love with how she looks. It's self-drafted. There is not a pattern for it, but it's so easy. It's basically the same construction as a tutorial on my channel. I could link it up here somewhere. Let's see if I manage to do that. But yeah, it's made out of alpaca silk and wool, and I got the yarn from Denmark, from Copenhagen. So not only am I in love with the vest of how she looks and how she feels, but also it's like an emotional thing. And you could wear it like this, with the bow in the front and the opening, or I always wore it backwards, so you have the bow and the opening in the back, which is a really cool detail. I'm gonna show you the sweater. It's a crochet pattern by Kicks, and I think it's Kicks and John Crochet, and it's the front panel. It's already blocked, and we have the back panel. It's this really cool pattern. It looks so cute. So these are already blocked, but let me tell you, it takes ages, and the white stripe is a little bit annoying to do, to be honest, because you have to count, and I don't like to count while I'm crocheting or knitting. And the sleeves, they look the same. I have to block them so they will be long enough, but yeah, I have to weave in the ends, and then I can sew everything together and finally wear it. I will show you for sure when it's all finished, but I wanted to include it in this video because it's basically done. And yeah, these are all the projects I did, and I think I'm gonna show you the projects I'm working on. This video has no purpose and no, how do you say in English? In German we say red thread. I have 3 works in progress. So let's start with this one. I really have to finish this because it's getting warmer outside, and it's a beanie. It's the first time I ever knitted with 3. That's why I thought I'm just gonna use the yarn I don't really use for anything else. So that's that. So second whip and third whip, I'm not sure if you have already seen it. I guess so. There is, I think, 0 progress on this because I haven't took it out in such a long time. I think about unraveling, but now when I look at it, it looks really cool, but I don't know, I'm a bit bored, to be honest, because it's just stockinette stitch, and I did so many vests in the last few months, and yeah, so, but when I look at it now, it looks so cool. I love the colors. Maybe when I'm watching TV I can work on this on the side, you know, because it's so easy to do. I don't really have to count or anything. So that's whip number 3. So I'm thinking about plans, and to be honest, after my last video I did with all the amazing crochet and knitting patterns for spring and summer, I can't even really decide what I want to do. But I think the next project I'm gonna do will be another 2 of these hats, because a friend of mine saw it and she wanted 2. She wanted 1, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it 2 because she couldn't decide on the color. So I'm gonna make a white one and a dark green one. So that will be for sure. And then I'm gonna make a hexagon cardigan for another friend. She is a photographer, and we made a little deal. I'm gonna make her the cardigan, and she's gonna take some pictures for my Instagram because I want to have nice pictures of all the things I did to like post them, because I'm so, in that way I'm so uncreative, to be honest. Like taking pictures, videos is, I'm good with videos, but taking pictures it's just not really strength. So yeah, yeah, I mean, honestly, that's enough. I have 3 VIPs and I have 3 projects I like have to do, you know, so I think that's enough. But I really would like to make another crochet sweater I just saw on YouTube the other day, and I really want to make the mini bag from Poppy. I showed you in the last video. She saw my last video and she posted on her story, and I was like, it was a little fangirl moment, to be honest. So yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. There's not much more to say. Let's chat in the comments about your finished projects in February, March. Let's chat about your whips or your project plan. Maybe I can get some inspiration because I really want to work on my spring and summer wardrobe now, except my beanie, you know. Yeah, and see you next time. Bye.